A realist is not a pessimist, you know. They simply see things as they are, stripped of idealistic filters and unnecessary emotional attachments. You know, to be a realist is to measure life honestly. What is worth your effort and what will only drain you. This perspective is not cold-hearted. It is clarity in action. You know, realists observe situations carefully. They weigh them against their capacity and they decide whether they are worth pursuing. You know, this helps them avoid wasting their energy on impossible battles or even hollow pursuits. By focusing only on what can actually be influenced or even improved, they conserve their energy for meaningful battles or even struggles. This ability to discern also nurtures detachment. And this is not the kind of detachment that shut down emotions, no. But the kind that keeps one from clinging to what cannot be changed. You know, detachment here becomes a form of freedom. It allows a person to suffer less because they no longer fight reality or even try to bend the unbendable. Psychologically, this approach strengthens emotional resilience. Realists develop what we call cognitive flexibility. That is the ability to quickly pivot from loss or even failure to actionable solutions. You know, they don't get stuck in rumination because they recognize early when something is a dead end. And this lowers chronic stress. It improves decision making and it builds confidence because they learn to trust their judgment over time. You know, it also prevents learned helplessness. You know, that paralyzing feeling of being powerless. Because they know when to fight and when to walk away. Which keeps them from wasting themselves on battles they cannot win. Spiritually, realism aligns with the principle of non-attachment that is found in many wisdom traditions. You know, when you only engage with what you can truly influence, then you live in harmony with divine flow rather than fighting it. This is a higher form of surrender. Trusting that not every mountain must be climbed and that some doors are closed because they are not meant for you. You know, in this way, detachment becomes reverence. You stop trying to control everything and you start participating in life's natural rhythm, which in turn reduces suffering and opens you to deeper peace. In short, realists are not cold. They are very clear. They see where to apply their effort and where to release, which allows them to live with less frustrations and more purpose. You know, by knowing which battles to fight, they save themselves from unnecessary suffering and find freedom in detachment. And as I said, this is not avoidance. It is mastery. The ability to choose one's battles, wisely and let go of the rest. My people, heal. Heal.